But you know what else is done? It seems like Jonathan Majors might be done. It's a good transition there.
It is.
Yeah, so the Loki season 2 trailer was played by Kevin Feige in front of a bunch of execs or, media industry people. Apparently, no Jonathan Majors in the Loki season 2, trailers or any of the marketing that he showed there. And we saw at the end of, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the Loki season 2 teaser in there, and Kang was front and center of that.
100%.
Yeah. So, we know everything that's happened. There's been, assault allegations initially, and apparently that wasn't true, but there's been other allegations coming through. He appeared in court virtually, but yeah, he appeared in court, and, these things can take months to really sort themselves out. I don't know where things go from here, but it seems like Disney is really kind of wait and see where it goes, what's happened, further to this, the reports are saying that no Jonathan Majors will be in the marketing for Loki season 2. And there's been other little, whispers about how they've actually recut the season to take out Kang as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on this?
I'm sure you would have seen the article that popped up, I think it was this week, where Marvel Studios have literally redone the whole phases to be based around Kang, just based around Jonathan Majors as Kang. Did you see those articles?
I did see it, yep.
So the fact that I did that, and now they're like somewhat trying to backtrack, they're fucking dug themselves a hole, really.
Yeah.
If they just envisioned the rest of the phases as a Kang, but not based on Jonathan Majors, I think that would be fine. But the fact that these reports are saying that they've literally just changed everything to be based on Jonathan Majors as Kang.
Yep.
It's a bit hard. I mean, from a business point of view, it's smart. You don't want bad media in your trailers or your marketing, So you try to call that back.
Yep.
So it's a smart move on Disney for that. And they're playing the waiting game, which is different to what we expected. We thought they were just going to snip the cord and move on.
Exactly.
Get someone else.
Yep.
So they're really trying to wait for more information, I guess, from these trials and whatnot to come out. It's going to be very hard to. I can't see how they're going to market Loki without having Kang there, because the back half of this first season has been based on Kang, really.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you got the post-credit scene from Quantumania as well, featured Kang. It's how do you do that? Because Loki season 2 is literally him and Kang.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite difficult for them to market that. It's Disney, it's Marvel. They'll make some sort of clever way to get around it, but I think anyone that watches that trailer that knows what's happening right now is going to be like, you're avoiding the actual issue here.
Obviously, yeah.
I wouldn't say cut him out completely. Have like a very quick second of him. Someone like Florence Pugh in the Oppenheimer trailer.
Yeah,
she was only in there for like literally a second. And
you gotta show that he's in it, because he's going to be integral to the story.
100%, because it's going to drop in. I bet he'll feature in every single episode.
Yeah, or at least most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm completely in agreement with you. It seems like Disney is waiting and seeing what the outcome is, but there's no end time in sight. So you got to play by the rules, like what's happening right now. I think you're right. I think keeping him out of the marketing is the best move at this stage. How to do that? I think it's going to be tough. I think you can do it how Warner Brothers has done it with Ezra Miller and the Flash. We've heard a lot about Flash. The marketing is ramped up, but I haven't heard much about Ezra Miller.
Exactly, it's been well put to bed. Everyone's forgotten what Ezra Miller's done, except for Hawaii.
His name isn't really on the poster. He's not been marketed as you'd see other stars, helming or leading a comic book movie title.
It's been more like Supergirl and Batman, really.
And they're showing that stuff to kind of push the attention away from Ezra Miller. So I think they're kind of waiting and seeing how things are turning out there as well.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the way to do things. As for, the reports that came out this week about how, Marvel kind of reshifted everything to suit Kang, the next big bad of the MCU and whatnot. I don't know, putting all your eggs in one basket for one.
Jonathan Majors as Kang.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Putting all your baskets in one, all your.
Yeah, sorry, I fucked you over there by commenting.
I had the right saying in place.
All your eggs in one basket.
Exactly, yeah. Having that for one person, I think, is a bit of a risky move in any franchise that has the size and scale of the MCU. And yeah, it doesn't look to pay off at all right now. I think it's actually going to be a bit of a detriment. As for Kang, you can recast that. He's not well established. And it might be the better move for Disney. Be like, this is too risky. Let's bounce. Like you can do it because we've seen different versions of Kang so far, and it's not too far out of realism to expect one that doesn't look like Jonathan Majors.
He's only been on 2 products.
Even though they showed that post-credit scene where it's like a bunch of Jonathan Majors different looking, sure. But like you can still work around that and have the big evil one be another actor. Yeah. So Disney, they have a get out of jail free card with this, in my opinion. I think they can get out of it without the movie enthusiasts getting mad about it.
Yeah.
And as for like the casual movie going audience, I don't think they care that much or they know that much. They probably don't even know Jonathan Majors is in like a.
Because we've only seen him in Loki and Quantumania. It's only 2 products we've seen him.
Creed 3.
I'm talking about Kang.
Right. Yes. True. Have we? Yeah. No, we're only seeing him in 2 stuff. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting where they go with this, though. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Loki comes out October. All right.